You hop on your computer and receive a notification. Steam Summer Sale. Nice! I will save some money on the games, you think to yourself. You buy the games and you start playing them. After some time you stop playing half of them and you continue wasting your time on the others. But what does your best self do? He doesn't buy anything that doesn't improve his life. He thinks for days before purchasing something. He's a very calculated man. Be more like your best self. Okay, so really think whether the things you buy actually improve your life or not. Like 99% of purchases are bad, including even food. People buy like processed food, junk food and all of that. Don't buy shit that you don't need. Or buy things that improve your life, not make your life worse. And also don't buy, like dumbass things, like something you just saw and it was on discount, so you bought it, and you never touched it or even seen it for the rest of your life, So really think about what you're buying. Of course, this makes sense, right? Just why would I buy something dumb? But most people do that shit, They just, buy something and then, just have it in their house. Things for decorations, you don't need it, Just white walls, just like in a fucking... Because when you have a lot of things, shit ton of decorations in your house, there's more things, your attention gets split between, because if you just have white wall, there's nothing to look at there, If you have a lot of things, it's more messy in your mind also. Simplicity is the key, good for your focus and for your money, because you don't have anything, that you don't need. And sure, that painting might look good on the wall, but you don't need it, right? So why bother buying it? Most people want things that they don't need, Like you don't need to have the best car, If you want to get from point A to point B, you don't need to have a supercar, But some people just want that. I don't know why, but people want that. I'm not saying that you should be, like broke and don't make any good money so that you can, provide for the loved ones. But you don't need a supercar if you think about it, Like I said, buy things that give you the most leverage, so that even in business, you don't need everything, that you can buy for certain things, I don't even have camera. I record on my phone that I have for 4 years now and works fine. I just add some video effects into editing and it looks the same. So you don't need to have the best camera, but it's nice to have, but you don't need it, right? And the less money you spend, the more you have, right? The less you need, the more happier you are, because when you convince yourself that you actually need that thing, that supercar or what that might be, you will not be happy because, at some point you haven't achieved it, It's about what you need, not what you want, right? If you have a shit ton of money and you have nothing better to spend it on, right, then fine, that's reasonable. Just don't buy the more expensive version of the thing if the normal version will do the same thing, Also, you don't need a new phone every year. You don't need to buy alcohol. That's another way to save shit ton of money, actually. The average person buys way too much alcohol and all that shit, They don't need. And actually, it destroys their life. So, yeah, that's just a terrible decision. Yeah, just think about what you bought recently and if it improved your life or not, if it was a good purchase, Because even if you buy something on sale, when it's cheaper, it's not actually cheaper, is it? Because you spend money on something that you didn't need, Really think if that improved your life or not. Because you watching this are different, You don't want to live an average life of a consumer, right? You just don't want to buy shit ton of things you don't need, and then have them around you. You don't need to have the new thing. If the old thing works, why bother to? So make sure you don't just buy shit ton of things that you don't need, or just buy the newest thing, So yeah, you don't need that. Buy things that improve your life and that are good decisions, Really think about it before you buy. So yeah, that's it. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe, join our community, like, comment so that the video gets pushed out to people that might need it, people like you that want to improve and don't want to live an average life of a consumer. Maybe share this video with someone that might need it, and have a nice day and see you next one.